this is one body that I get here, one God body that I get here. And you telling me what to do with my body, and it has nothing to do with the organization. I'm going to put that out there. It has nothing to do with the Nets. It has nothing to do with my teammates. This has everything to do with what's going on in our world. And I'm being grouped in to something that's bigger than just a game of basketball. And so caught up emotionally, it's just like, yo, effing get vaccinated or just leave. You know, we angry at what you're doing, man. And it's just like, nah, that's like, what are you talking about? But I'm staying grounded in what I believe in. It's just as simple as that. It's not about being anti-vax or about being, on one side or the other. Like, it's just really about being true to what feels good for me. I'm still uncertain about a lot of things, and that's okay. If I'm going to be demonized for having more questions and taking my time to make a decision with my life, then that's just what it is. Like, this is not normal. You know what I mean? Like, this is not normal. What's going on? This is not normal. And I'm not going to get too emotional here either. I'm just thinking with my logic. I'm just thinking for all those that are dealing with similar things that I'm dealing with. You got to put your livelihood on the line in order for a mandate that you don't necessarily agree with all the way. Like, nobody should be forced to do anything with their bodies. Nobody should be forced to do anything with their bodies. Like, you only get one of these. If you choose to get vaccine, I support you. If you choose to be unvaccinated, I support you. Do what's best for you. But that doesn't mean go around and start judging people for what they're doing with their lives. Thousands, hundreds of thousands, almost millions of people are deciding to be unvaccinated. Millions of people are being vaccinated. There should not be a divide here. We should be accommodated equally. We should be accommodated equally. There's so much that we can do for one another to help, but to demonize one another and judge and continue to point the finger and be like, yo, you should do this. Like, think about what that puts a person, what type of position that puts the person in. You backing them up against the wall to, make a decision out of fear, out of having anxiety, or they just don't know. It's a time where you just got to really just say, yo, F this. I'm going to say, yo, it's up to me now. It's up to me. And I'm always going to remain safe around people, because this is the times that we're in. We're in very, very, very strange, crazy times. You got to think rationally. Use your logic, not your emotions. Everybody wants to speak from emotions. Everybody wants to speak like they know. Everybody wants to speak like they're conscious, like they're woke. And I've actually been that dude, speaking constantly, trying to, put my ideas on people and trying to wake them up and trying to force thoughts on them. And that wasn't the right way to go. That wasn't the right delivery. I could have my beliefs, but that doesn't mean I have to have everybody believe what I think, that I have to convince everybody this is the right choice. That's not the way to go. Like, I've said some of the dumbest things in my life. Like, I've made so many mistakes before, and I have to be okay with making those mistakes in the public eye, and that's not always a comfortable position, but it is what it is, and I'm responsible for that influence, and I'm responsible for my life as a mature individual, but I'm not going to continue to dance around, these issues like it's not going on in our world either.